Hey y'all, it is the Wicked Witch from the Midwest, and here I am on the day before Turkey Day, pre-Turkey Day, and I am going to do a Turkey Day special, as well as a Turkey Day giveaway. Our big ol' turkey dino, is from Dragon Trapper's Lodge, and he is awesome. This is his standard size, which is really cool, and I absolutely love it, and I'm excited. Once again, that's Dragon Trapper's Lodge. You can see the little guy next to him, and he's just so big and so deadly. But I am very excited to paint him. I've already done the base coat, and I do have the colors down here to show you which colors I did do the base coat in. It was 4 colors, super simple, and I'm really excited to do this. So let me show you guys what I did so far. So this is our guy right here, and you can actually see my reference picture right here. This is the colors I'm going to be using. Coming in early, huh, Sunbrand? But these are the 4 colors that I used to do the base coat. It's all acrylic paints. Well, I don't know for sure if this is an acrylic. Yes, it is. This one was actually the only primer. And then the other 3 were just normal acrylics. But obviously this is the orange, this is the brown, red, and hopefully very obviously the blue. But I love this blue, how this blue turned out. I was a little worried about it because it did seem a bit darker than I was wanting. But I love the sheen it gave it. And again, these are all just my base coats, so it's possible you won't end up seeing any of these colors, but hopefully you will. So I'm gonna move these guys out of my way. They're going underneath the camera. It's apparently my favorite little hidey hole. I am going to start with the feathers today. They're not quite attached yet, but there is a bit of a gap there, but I didn't want to put it together before the stream, before painting it, because I really want to get all those details into the feathers. So I am going to do the feathers, and then I'm going to put them together and use green stuff to clean up that gap, and then I'll work on this really awesome super detailed base until this is dry, and then I will work on him some more. So let's just get started. Alright, so what I really loved about my reference picture is the what's that word? The oranges were really bright. It was very vibrant colors that was happening, and it made me happy with how bright the colors were. So that is what I decided to do. Oh, I have to peel it? Man, I miss the stabby ones where you just have to stab the cap on it instead of having to tear it. Oh, that's horrible. Sorry, Sir just barked in a very odd way in the background. Alright, I honestly cannot tell if the this orange is different, if it's a different color from my base coat orange, but I know the label is a brighter orange, but right there they really look like the same orange, because that's the original, and then this is the one I'm using right now. They look like the same one, so I don't know for sure if this color is going to work out. But I am going to hope it will. But with this orange, it is just going onto the tips of the wings, as well as, well, on the tips of the feathers, on all of the feathers. So, yeah. Words are so easy, right, guys? Only downside about base coating first before the stream is I don't have a lot of time where I'm not doing detail work. So it's pretty much gonna be, unfortunately, kind of silent. But for today's Alter the Stream, in case you didn't see it on the Discord, is the first person who puts in the 2,000 points gets to choose what I do for my next stream. Anything. Obviously, it has to be like something I can afford to do and something we can do in 2 hours. Those are pretty much the only two limits. And then everyone after that gets to add things to it. Like if you want me to paint a specific mini from Mom's Etsy store, from the Crypt Monkey Etsy store, then if she can print it in time, then the next person might pick a color I have to add, something like that. And it sounds like it's gonna be challenging and really fun. Just don't go too crazy, okay? Have mercy. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what that sound was, but it was fun.
I've got sounds turned on for my Opera GX browser, which I am loving so far, by the way.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, that's correct.
But we are giving away this mini tonight at the end of the stream, so make sure that you are following and or subscribed. And then after we get to that point, you will have to say tryptophan in the chat. Don't do it yet.
Yeah,
he'll let you know when.
I'll place an example in there.
And then you will be entered to win this mini that I am currently painting. But you can also get it printed on Mom's Etsy shop. And right now they are having a sale for 15% off of your purchase of 35 or more, which I have noticed a lot of people taking advantage of. Oh, hey Sawdust. Yeah, Sunbrand, maybe you should have saved your points. It's gonna be fun messing with me, right? We have actually come up with a new idea that I can do during my streams, but it might be a while until we can get it fully figured out. But it's gonna be sort of like a Mad Lib sort of stream, where like I come in with like a basic genre, maybe like a basic outline, super basic, and then you guys in chat are just gonna be like, hey, what if you did this, or what if you added a leprechaun to your space traveling story, you know? And you guys are just, no points necessary or anything, you guys just tell me, hey, add a leprechaun, and I have to integrate a leprechaun into the story. And I'm very excited to try this out, but it's probably going to be a little while until we get that fully figured out. Soda said, I just looked at the whole menu on Discord. That Dragurkey is enough to turn you into a chicken. Yes, my favorite part, and nice. Mom thinks it's goofy that it's my favorite part, but he has a little booty. He's got a little booty.
Gotta have something to shake.
He's got a little booty. And it's just so cute. It's just a little booty.
Shake, shake, shake.
Don't get Mom started.
Shake, shake.
She'll start screaming from down the hall.
Shake a Dragurkey booty.
At this point, I'm just like slapping it on like that, because I'm just trying to hit the tips of it. And because these are so close together at this point, just going like this is getting it perfectly. So that is what I am doing. Yeah, it is unlikely he will allow you to work. Honestly, I'm surprised that I was able to get him calmed down without having to turn off my lights and just go to bed whenever you guys started, because he was not having it yesterday. Or any of the days, honestly. He's just like, this takes up too much of your guys' time, and that time could be better spent looking at me. And this is an issue that is your guys' job to resolve, okay? I'm just alerting you to your issue. Trying not to overdo it, like grab too much of this paint, because this is Mom's paint. We don't have a lot of orange paints, so she was gracious enough to let me use some of her paints for this stream. Because I think we have maybe 3 paints that are orange. Other than Mom's little tubes. I found making it to where he can't hear us talking in the other room does help after a while. So probably playing something over like on your iPad or something, just to where he can hear it and not hear us, would probably help a lot. So far, this isn't... Oh, no, it's a good color. Okay. I was a little worried it wasn't going to be bright enough, but it is bright enough. It makes me happy. That one scared me to my core, not gonna lie. I was thoroughly not expecting that one. Did you do that?
I did that.
Dude. I very much enjoy just smacking the paint on. It is very satisfying. Especially because it's resin. So whenever you do that like super fast brush stroke, you can hear it going. And it's really fun. It is really fun.
Harry thought he heard a duck, Sunbury says.
Clean my brush. Mom and I recently started I really wish the Beard Man cam was on at that point, because he did, and I kid you not, this is exact miming. That is exactly what he did, and it was amazing. And thank you, Sawdust, for the bits.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so next is the brown lines that are going to be going through... You can't see that at all. Through this. Yeah, words are super easy. It's like really close to black, but not quite black. So I think I'm gonna go with the Ebony Flesh MSP, because I think that will look the right color, I guess. I don't know. I just enjoy making it difficult for you guys to understand me. That's it, I guess. I'm gonna start on the back because that is what I chose to do. Okay. So it's got a big stripe across the top, and then it's got little individual stripes going down each of the feathers. It's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna start using my brand new, not even taken out of the cylinder, paintbrush. You guys ready? Nice. Oh, I love that ticky sound. It's very nice. Alright, so I'm going to start with the details because I'm a masochist, I guess.
I don't know why it didn't make a noise though.
What?
Sitting there and just
thank you,
24
Sunbrand, for the
bits.
24 bits.
Very pretty bits too.
Unicorn hearts.
So let me dig in and figure out why it didn't make noise.
Because she didn't choose a noise.
No, it still should have.
Tinkity tink.
This is a test, for example. Oh, another thing we're not here. All right, I'm working on that. Sorry, folks.
Ding, 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 ding. There's your noise. You guys are going to have so much fun watching me make all these tiny little lines. It's going to be so much fun, and we're all going to love it. Especially the person who gets it. It's things like this that makes me wish I had some sort of, like, stamp. That would be great. You know, I don't know why I'm using a brush to get straight lines. And I have perfectly good toothpicks right here that I can dip in paint and get the job done faster and straighter. There. See, I really like that line. That is a good line. I'm going to do one last line. And then that gap is going to be for my thick line around. Which is going to be like right here all the way down to about the same width as the rest of them were apart. I truly chose one of the most difficult things to do. I didn't have to do the individual stripes. It wasn't a necessity. I could have just made something up.
Did you answer Sawdust?
No, I did not. So Sawdust said, oh wait, is that the animated glass on the screen? Yes, that little glass on the screen is where the bits drop.
Here's another fake test. Sorry guys that I've got to do this. Hey.
Ding, 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 ding. See? I did it perfectly the first time.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
And
Thank you, Sunbrand, for the 20 bits.
heck yeah.
Making it rain.
More rainbow hearts. Oh.
Angie, you have to get it in the glass. See, like that. Oh, no, you're missing.
Just keep this. I had to run away sneeze.
Oh my goodness. Sunbrand's going crazy tonight.
We're gonna need a bigger cup.
It's already overflowing. And I haven't even finished the first feather yet. Are you regretting getting the sound working?
No. It's more fun with the sound. Oh my.
It means I don't have to talk. I'm expecting the glass to just break open. Unfortunately, you guys can't really see what I'm doing.
Why is it? Yeah, that's last time it didn't bring me a bit. Unless I just missed it.
I don't know who that was.
Creep Show.
Oh, thank you, Creep Show.
It was right on the screen.
I couldn't see it. I mean, it was there, but I couldn't see it until after I'd already asked.
Gerber.
Oh my goodness. Itsy bitsy little spots. Those are two different feathers. And I did not realize that. I can get quite a few lines in before I have to refill my toothpick, which is nice. I don't like having to do it too often. Oh man, I got like a perfectly straight line, and then I ruined it with a super curved line. But they're best friends, I promise that. Okay. Itsy bitsy little lines. Can you tell what I'm going to be doing for the majority of the stream? Oh my goodness, I did it again.
Something like...
I will be using glue today, so there will be just a dot and not a lot. Maybe 2 or 3 dots, but that's fine. Itching my cheek with the toothpick. Okay.
So this dragon says, making this guess?
You are absolutely correct, Sunbrand. You win an Air 5. You ready? Bang! That was a great high five, Angie. Thank you, Sunbrand.
Is this a different one? Is this... Oh, hey guys, bit. That's fun.
Waving.
High 6.
My name is Nigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I just looked at my reference picture again and just realized that there was no gap between the lines on the feather, so I'm going back and fixing that before I have to completely go back and fix it. And honestly, it's easier to make one straight line than 2 straight lines that are straight to each other. It'd be easy if I could just go whoosh, but that's not how feathers work. It is a bit difficult to tell which feathers are which. I definitely think this was the right color for this. Oh my goodness. I'm making like 3 different feathers be the same feather. You scared him. Thank you, Sunbrand. You're paying me today. At this point, I think I don't have to pay for shipping. Alright. itsy bitsy hide and feather. I do love the detail on this miniature, but not when you have to make individual details. Sometimes simpler is just easier. Disappointing thing is I am on this feather, and then I have to go all the way around to the other side. And then I have to do all of these. We're gonna be here a while. I did not thoroughly think through this plan of action. Not gonna lie. It is going faster now, though. Luckily. Well, that's good. I'm glad he's finally calming down.
Ish.
Ish, yes. Sir truly is just the biggest drama queen. The fork would be too thick, and I wouldn't get as close as lines as I'm going for, especially with the smaller feathers. I'm sort of doing like the aging thing that tree trunks do, where it's like that's not trees. I don't know. But I'm essentially like the smaller the feather, the closer together they are. So I'm changing the distance a lot. So it would be difficult to try to get that out of a fork. Thank you, Sawdust, for the bits.
Oh, here we go. They're piling out.
Y'all are really bad at getting them all in the cup.
You know they can't control that, right?
You could.
I cannot.
Put the cup higher up to the spout.
I can change the cup. That's what I can do.
Chalice. It's definitely starting to go faster. I'm really glad I quickly got rid of the paintbrush because that was gonna take so long. I really like the bubbling thing that's happening here, because it's got quite a bit on the tip, so whenever I start over here and then go like that, it slowly gets thinner, so it does like this towards the end, and it's just really cool looking, and I really like the effect. It's a lot more interesting than plain straight lines like I have over where I use the paintbrush. Hi, damage microbe. Couple of reminders. So this mini will be given away at the end to a subscriber or follower. That'll give you more directions when the time comes. And for the Alter the Stream today, for mine, you get to, the first person who does it gets to choose what I do for my next stream. Of course, keeping in mind that it can't be too expensive and I have to be able to do it in 2 hours. And then the next people afterwards get to add on things to it. Like, if you want me to paint a miniature, a specific miniature, the first person can tell me to do that. And then the next person can tell me I have to use red, stuff like that. And that is the alter the stream option in the points channel. And it is 2,000 points. But knowing what you guys get to do, the number kind of makes sense. Despite being slightly annoying to do, it is quite satisfying to do these stripes. Thank you, Sawdust, for subscribing. Yay!
And smashing that cup.
Destroyed.
Oh, shit. Hello,
Hi, Gareth. Coming in with an entrance.
Oh, I see. So Sunbairn gifted a tier 1 sub to Sawdust. So thank you, Sunbairn.
Oh. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know that our graphics wouldn't tell us that's what it was.
He's like, I saw Sunbrand in big letters over there, and I was like, but it says Sawdust over there. I don't know what's happening. Over halfway there on this side. That side. Ah! Imagine if I broke it right there. Oh, Sunbrand just did it! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Paint a rainbow gnome.
So we need to find a gnome.
Yes. Mom, you're on that.
And painted rainbow.
Yes.
I bet Mom can't hear us right now because of the crazy dog.
She's got headphones in.
That's groovy. You need to... Mom's got a board for you.
Yes, I need to write it.
Write it down. So that's the project. Paint a rainbow gnome. Diggity.
Ignore my horrible handwriting. If you guys can see it. Yes, you can.
That's kind of cool. That takes the mystery out of what shall you do next week? You shall paint a rainbow gnome.
Yes. Once again, if it's something we can do. Which, I don't know how there wouldn't be a gnome somewhere. Worst case scenario is I don't do a garden gnome and I do... Because my mind immediately went to garden gnome.
Because of the rainbow?
Yes. But I could also do like a gnome character sort of thing and have like their armor be like a shifter rainbow of some sort. Sounds really fun. I know what I'm basing my next D&D character off of.
I'm sure Mom can find a gnome.
Yeah. Honestly, we might have a Reaper downstairs. That would work.
Yeah. It might be really tiny.
Yes, that might be an issue. It'll be really hard for you guys to see that.
Dawn says, okay, I've already found 4 different free ones. I will add images into Discord. Excellent.
Mom's on the ball. There we go. Oh no! There we go. My reference fell asleep. Lazy reference. I don't know if that's mom or outside.
I think his mom. It sounds like he's listening to like old cartoons from the 1940s or something.
Hey, if that gets Sir to shut up, that works.
I kind of want to go watch.
No, you're stuck there. I glued you to your seat and you haven't noticed yet.
Oh, it's Aladdin.
Didn't you already watch Aladdin today? Mom has been on a Disney binge for a couple of days now. She's watched like Moana yesterday and I think today. Mulan today, maybe twice. And then I swear this is... So technically she is watching 2 Aladdins, but it's 2 different ones at least. I'm really happy I chose this color because it looks very nice. And I really like the pattern that's happening there. It is very good. Very fun. And I like his little booty. Booty, booty. I'm going to keep mentioning it because it's cute.
Sunburn says, "Oh, now I want to watch The Little Mermaid tomorrow."
I didn't even mention that one.
And Dawn watched it yesterday.
Of course you did. I thought I heard you singing... Oh no. I'm an idiot. I was just about to say, I thought I heard you singing A Whole New World. And I did. I heard you singing it today because you watched Aladdin. The great thing about such a constant detail is whenever you make a mistake, no one will notice. And it's super easy to cover up. Because I just made an extra little dot, so I just added an extra little line. Oh, I missed a feather. Let me finish this one. Look how weird that looks to have just a random feather that isn't painted. I'm gonna have to re-up my paint soon. Getting harder and harder to catch any. There it is. What went quick, Sunbrand? Oh, well, there's still all of those to do. And this side took half an hour. Give or take. There we go. And I still have the thick line to do also, but that's gonna be after the thin lines. These can fit one little guy. It's kind of reminding me of Tony the Tiger right now, not gonna lie.
Sorry about the camera, folks. I'm trying to fix those processing issues it seems to be having.
I'm just going for a ride.
We...
You said that just as my brush slid way off track.
Oh, that's excellent news. Damage Microbe told his game group to come watch so they can try to enter to win the mini.
Hey, thanks.
Meanwhile, I'm going to keep messing up your host, Cameron. I'm trying to get the jittery
Just gonna start
video to
shaking the
go
table.
away.
Oh, I see what you mean. I'm lagging. Makes more movements for it's more difficult to process. Alright, this is going to be the hard side because I have to hold it like this because I can't touch this side because I don't want to mess up this because this looks great. So now I have to hold it like this and tilt it so you guys can see. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but for those of you who are new here or like haven't been on the stream for the entire time or in the past 10 minutes, considering that's how often I'm repeating myself, we are giving away this mini tonight, as Damaged Microbe said in the chat. And this guy is also on the Crypt Monkey Etsy. He is a what is it called? Dragon Trapper's Lodge miniature. And see what else. There's so many things I can say. We're giving this guy away. You can also buy him on the Crypt Monkey Etsy, and that has a site-wide sale right now that is 15% off of a purchase of 35 or more. And if you spend 2,000 channel points, you can tell me how to alter my stream for next week, and it can be literally anything you can think of. The only thing is we are doing a rainbow gnome. That is what we have so far. And I think what I'm going to do right now, if I don't do a garden gnome, I think I'm going to have the gnome be a surprise, so I have to, like, you know, I don't know. Know what I'm going to do there, but...
Mom's placing possibilities for the gnome into Discord.
Yes, but I'm thinking that maybe I don't know what the gnome is, so I don't have time to prep. Maybe. If you guys want me not to prep, then tell me with 2,000 points. But you can tell me which colors to add, what to do here and there, you know, anything. But you can't remove from the equation because someone already wanted that added. You know, it's rude. Mom's got 5 options in the Discord now for me to paint. Yeah, if one of y'all wants to put in the points, then you can choose the specific mini I paint. Or you can choose like the style of rainbow or extra colors to add to it. This hold is making it I can just hold it like this. I don't need to hold it by the tab. I can just hold it like this, like I was for the other side. Oh, don't you guys love how smart I am? I'm so smart. Oh, and one last thing to announce. Happy pre-Turkey Day. And happy Turkey Day. Because that is what is happening. Oh no! I flipped sides. Oh well. You thought I was gonna... I know who did that.
Mm.
I bet some of you guys thought I was going to say the table was broken. Some of you get that reference, others do not. Yes, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. It was the smartest thing I have ever done. This side feels like it's going faster, but it also has more. So we'll see. I love the details in these feathers, because you've got some that are like broken, you know, like frayed at the edges sort of thing, and it's just really cool.
See that Max is in Discord adding kappas to the Gamers in the Unknown ideas and questions. So if you guys don't know, we've added the Gamers in the Unknown channel to our Discord server, and you can go in there and give your own ideas for what you think Jake and I should talk about on Monday nights, or even choosing one from the list. I included the list in there the other day so everybody could kind of see what Jake and I were already looking at for paranormal events and creatures and stuff.
Dancing on your bridge, Goat Man.
Yes, those are also very funny.
It's just, that's immediately what my brain goes to every time I hear the word Goat Man, is that every single time.
Gareth says, Space Gnome.
Oh my goodness, so much has happened in chat and I have not noticed. Work on the turkey while that sets. I don't know what you mean there. I have 5 different ones. You're talking about the gnomes. I'm 400 away from adding it to it. And yes, it's a yes and game. Or base. Don't know what you mean by that. Maybe the gnome is in space. Space gnome!
Space Gnome.
And then everyone's just saying Rainbow Space Gnome. But I need the 2,000 points. I'm sorry, but I need the 2,000. And then Gareth just said, I'm glad I don't have control. I don't have a control the stream, because I know Dawn and Carol would try to make me paint my Mordor paint on stream. Oh, that would be mean. We should add that to Mom's next.
I don't want to say that Dawn's evil, but you are correct. Oh, and she's admitting it. Yes, I would. Evil.
Okay, I'm really excited. I can't stop thinking about the Rainbow Gnome now. And I'm very excited to paint it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Wait till you see the ones that are being dropped in there.
Well, it depends if they'll let me see.
That is a dungeon master from the old cartoon.
I know who you're talking about.
You're supposed to be working.
You're supposed to be hiding.
Supposed to be what?
Hiding.
From what?
The zombies. Rawr.
Not using the Z word.
You got red on you. Since we're quoting movies again. Because that went so well last time.
Hey, it almost went terribly wrong. Tazgor has shared in Discord a Hydro Spanner from the Star Wars universe. Simply printed model can be found here. That's pretty cool looking.
Oh, cool.
Coffee.
Run, Forrest, run. Not fast enough.
Oh, I hate this time.
The most wonderful time
No, it's
of the
coffee
year.
snoozy time of year for me. This and its sister in the spring. Gareth says, at dawn I gave vague hints. What more do you want?
Yes, so we know it's not a human or giant, I believe, is what you said earlier.
Uh-huh.
As
and
well
it's
as
a Reaper.
Yes, and it's a Reaper, and I believe you said something about it not being a troll? Maybe? I don't remember.
And then, of course, Dawn says, details, so I can cheat and make sure you to one-up you for Mordor's contest. Shame. You are 1 hour in, Cora?
I am almost done with the feathers. I am. Well, the thin lines of the feathers. The thick lines shouldn't be too hard. Knock on wood. It's my fault for choosing such a detailed feathered pattern. I could have just done like the 5-year-old's hand. Just like chose those colors, plastered it on, and been done with it. But no.
Could have done what Sunbaron said earlier and just like tape some toothpicks together and make like a forked thing and do a bunch of them at once, right?
It's okay, I am painting an amazing Reaper. Even with you beat me, I will still have an awesome mini to not fight. I'm really wanting you to hang it on the ceiling. That's all I'm saying.
You better be careful. Mom, come.
Not the ceiling, the wall. Sorry, the wall. I want you to put it on the wall, but you're like, it's not gonna support it. There's your hint, Gareth. I got it out of her. It's too heavy to hang on the wall. I'm like running out of paint on my palette, but I'm so close. Just little bugs. There we go. That should be more than enough.
Smack talking.
They're getting ready for a brawl in chat. Although, both of you need to keep in mind that I'm going to be entering as well. So good luck.
Are you really?
Yeah. I haven't picked the mini yet, but I'm gonna. You know, if I don't procrastinate it away. Which is distinctly possible.
Gareth says, are you painting Malajakar, Reaper Tiamat, basically? And Dawn says, what language is that even? And his response is,
Hey, Papa.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I've got a customer asking for photos.
Alright, now it is time for the thick lines, of which I grabbed another brand new brush. It appears that I'm only using brand new brushes today. This one is one of the makeup brushes that someone who watches a lot of our streams would have remembered Angie running over from next door to bring them to us. And I'm grabbing out another one of those right now to do my thick lines.
you're not at your computer. This is perfect. Gareth says, bring it. I'll talk shit with you too.
Thick line time. Ooh, I like that. That is the perfect thickness.
Is that perfect?
Yeah, he wanted to know how big it was.
See.
It is that big.
No, my Dagon.
Sometimes you just have to let Dagons be Daemons. No. I was trying to make fun. You just weren't paying attention.
Sir's getting ready for Christmas already with his jingle bells. Which is actually just his two collar tags jingling together. I don't understand how he makes it jingle so much.
I know, right?
It's like Mr. used to always have two on it also, but he was absolutely silent with his collar on. And then Sir came down and he's like, ching, 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 ching. Can you tell I'm here? Ching, 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 ching. So loud.
I'll be there in a minute, buddy.
Ooh, I hear Dad yelling that he's got one of Sir's stuffies, his favorite one actually, against my will. He has chosen it to be his favorite.
We have tested it over and over again.
He chose Frogger once.
No, he did not.
He did. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Thank you, Sawdust, for the 12 cute little corgis? I think they're corgis. They look like porkies. All I know is they're cute. Mother, look at this line.
Sunbrand will not be outdone. That looks really good, kiddo.
Yeah. This was the perfect brush for it. I think Mom's pushing buttons. I see that. There's no point if I see it. Don't. She did it. No, she hasn't yet. Don't.
Okay.
She's wanting to do the really loud screaming noise, but there's no point if I saw it coming, you know, because it's just gonna burst my eardrums is all.
But it was really kind of funny to sit and look at you threateningly. Paint faster, paint faster, paint faster.
Going as fast as I can.
I am going to go back to cutting fabric because that seemed to make Sir just fine.
I love this line. I'm very happy with how this line is turning out.
I love the blue on the turkey dragon.
Yes, I added a lot of blue to the turkey.
He looks super awesome. Sorry, I'm reading Gareth's comments from earlier because I missed them because I had to walk out and get pictures of a piece for a customer, but I'm reading them. It's a lot of fun to have like an arch nemesis in a painting contest, right?
Who both pretty much have the same mentor, which is hilarious.
Not pretty much. We do. Except he's got a leg up on me because he actually paints minis for Michael. Michael commissions him to paint. So I'm like, well, I'm screwed.
Okay, that is looking phenomenal.
But I'm going to make it really, really tough on him.
And I'm going to make it really, really tough on both of you when I choose a miniature.
Even though Gareth did actually guess the one I'm going to be painting.
Yes.
I
can't believe you actually told them.
Yeah. Fair's fair. He guessed it.
Come on, sister. Let's go and talk. Come on.
Ching, 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 runs away. Ooh, that is a very odd spot to start. Let's start there.
Gosh. Peep is making it rain up in here again.
Yes. I am getting paid today.
Oh, we're not paying you today.
Oh. Oh, you're going to be surprised.
It's a success.
Stop shaking the table.
Oh, you stop shaking the table. That wasn't me.
I shake the table if I want to shake the table. You don't shake the table. Oh my goodness. What if one of you guys told me to do the rainbow gnome in grayscale? How would I do that?
I can show you.
I'm sure you could.
Rainbow's only got 3 colors, right?
Yeah. Roy, G, and Biv. Right? 3 Three names, three colors, right?
With the size of that base, it can only be that one, Gareth said. It's pretty big.
I'm not trying to hit every single one of these tiny feathers because some of these you won't be able to see the line in anyways. And I'm just trying to like make it look right. It's pretty much the only way I can think of saying it. The one said, "Hey, I've only had it for 3 years. It's about time I get going."
Yeah, we got that at Origins a couple of years ago.
I think it was actually more than 3 years though, because remember COVID time?
No, I do think it was like 2018. Yeah.
Yes, that is 3 years. Okay. It feels like COVID lasted 3 years. So I'm like, are you sure it was 3 years ago? Because I'm pretty sure quarantine was happening at
You
that
just stop
point.
talking. It's not done yet. I mean, no, you got to talk on a string.
Oh, I love that. Someone spend points to do that. Yes. That would be phenomenal. Sawdust said that I should have rainbow, but Dad, the colorblind person that is currently on typically on the Beardman cam, picks the colors for me. I just wish we had a way to like cover the names so he couldn't cheat. But honestly, like,
I mean, I could
most of these names are not sensical.
I could do it. It's like 3 of the colors are just different shades of red with made up names, I think, or something like that, probably.
I'm sure you think teal's part of the rainbow.
Teal is not a real thing. It's just a name made up to aggravate colorblind people.
Hey Max, you ready to start talking? Purple isn't a real color. Explain.
So, Dawn says, that being said, I only have her base coated at this point.
Really awesome.
Black and white, that is not a rainbow. It is for me. Sawdust Dragon says rainbow. Oh, Sawdust Dragons did spend the money, the channel points for rainbow, and Ty picks the colors. Oh, that's going to be great looking to me, I think, probably. Bum, bum, bum.
This is gonna be so much fun.
I gotta ask though, like, how many shades of white are in?
Let's see. None.
This is gonna be hard.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. It's gonna make a huge mess because I want to like line them all up in front of him, and he has to have the Beardman cam on the entire time because we have to watch him pick the colors and his look of utter confusion as 3 different colors are in front of him with 20 different colors in front of him.
Well, I mean, I can already see what it's gonna look like. How do you guys feel about a goth rainbow? So,
Is it just a black line?
black, white, gray, and that's it. Black, white, and gray.
Not even different shades of gray, just gray.
I mean, you could use the white and the black to make different shades of gray, right?
At this point, I'm convinced that you can't tell different shades of gray apart. You can't make that face and not have the Beardman cam on. It's cheating.
Look for tonality. Sawdust Dragon says, look for tonality. You may think that it is goth, but it won't be.
It's like, oh, here, turn on Beardman cam and tell us what each of these colors are.
I hate this test. Well,
You have to show them.
I'll just tell this story for those of you that may or may not have played City of Heroes. You in that game you could go to the costume store, basically change your colors and your outfit and all that stuff, right? Well, once they released that, of course this is years and years ago.
Because you're an old man.
Once they released that, well, you were a little kid then, so.
No one calls my dad an old man but me. I literally yelled at Mom yesterday, like, don't call him an old man. Only I call him an old man. Now get talking, old man.
Well, so I was like super proud. I worked really hard. I thought I had this really cool color combination of different shades of mostly gray. I don't remember what else I thought was in there.
Not pink. I bet you didn't expect that.
No, it wasn't pink. But anyway, I came out and I was very proud, and I told everybody on our superhero team, hey, look at me. I'm Angry Crom. And I think it was John Watson said, do you mean sick Crom? Because you're all green, man. I didn't feel like Angry Crom anymore after that.
If it helps, there's the grayscale on the other side of the same colors. Which I didn't notice until I was handing it to you, and it's really cool.
Well, I can tell what these are.
Black, white, and gray.
This one's 10% black, then 20% black, and 30% black.
Reading it off was not the goal.
That's how I usually tell colors, is read what it says on the label.
I do have a couple of feathers I completely missed.
Somebody says, Angry still works, you were hulking out. Yes, if only I would have been a tank. I was the healer, though. So, no one really wanted me to be angry anyway.
Oh, that's great. Speaking of great, the wing, the thingy-majig is done.
What?
This piece is done. What is it called?
What?
The butt. Yes, the little
The
tush is
tail
done.
feathers?
The tail feathers are all done.
That's good.
Now I have to attach his booty, which is gonna be fun.
Oh, you don't have to still paint them.
The skin is gonna be fairly easy to paint. I just had a lot of detail on here that I wouldn't have been able to reach.
Oh, I see.
And I have to use green stuff to fill in the gaps.
In 48 minutes.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. And thank you, Sunbrand, for the bits.
Some more of those unicorn hearts.
Alright, I have never used green stuff before, but I'm not there yet. I have to use glue first. There we go. There's some glue. And I think the accelerator is still over on the other desk.
Or it's out.
Nope.
I'm not sure if I've got the right thing. What's it taste like?
Raspberries.
Two.
Ah!
I don't know what
I
that
don't know why you went so high.
What?
I was being very gentle, and then it just went, phew. I really hope someone clipped that, because I wouldn't believe that, honestly. It was very startling. Alright. His butt is all glued up.
Sticky butt.
Sticky butt, yes. And then accelerator on this side. And stick it on. And it is already in there. Just awesome. And now I can't get the glue closed back up again. I really don't know what happened. But it was cool looking, right, guys? Sawdust said we had a colorblind person got hired to color balance the cameras on the football game. The director, do the cameras look a little green to you? Color grader, I don't know, I'm colorblind. That's how you get hired for a job you shouldn't have gotten hired for. Alright, you see right there, I do have like a pretty large gap there, but that's what the green stuff is for. So let's learn how to use this by guessing. Because that's what I do. That's how I do everything, is I just guess it till I make it, I guess.
Well, I was just gonna say it. They tell you should fake it till you make it, but it's hard to get around on colorblind. I'm not sure what that guy was thinking, even trying to take that job.
Hey, Dad, I have a question for you. Which one of these is green?
The one's on the outside, right? Because there's blue in the middle.
None of them are green. It's yellow and blue. You mix them together to make the green. That's why it's called green stuff.
Well, in the light, if you were
The
holding
light,
it,
it looks yellow.
it looks yellow. I don't want to play this game.
I'm going to use this much because that's what seems accurate to me, is that specific measurement of that much. Time to pretend like I'm using clay. I know this piece. I know this part. I gotta mix it. So it activates or something. Activate, activate, activate. Oh my goodness, this is tough.
You know how you know when you're done?
When we give it away?
It becomes a different shade of green from what that one was a moment ago.
That was yellow. You're making so many amazing faces and you just don't have the thing on. It's so sticky. Am I supposed to mix it until it is one color?
Have you not used this before?
No.
I'm going to tell Mom.
Yes, go ask her for me.
Creep show, it sounds like you are being abused for your handicap tie.
I am also colorblind, just not as much.
It's only a handicap when I'm clothes shopping, and I'm not allowed to do that on my own anymore.
It's also a handicap whenever he's debating whether or not Courage the Cowardly Dog is gray or pink.
He totally looks gray.
He's totally pink.
Tell me about it.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. I trust you. Hey.
You know, because the green screen. Basically, you just want it to be a solid green. You don't want to see any of the blue or the yellow left over. So, stretched out, let me see.
So I was right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, awesome.
I told him it just needs to be a different shade of green than what the one strip was at the beginning.
Shh. No helping.
Actually, I have to for next week. You know. Sawdust Dragon spent 2,000 on picking the rainbow colors.
He's doing the color palette for the Rainbow Gnome.
So it's black and white.
Apparently.
I said it's gonna be golf.
That's okay. That kind of goes with what I want to do whenever I'm like 300 points away from adding my tidbit.
Surprise me.
But
I hope you get there in time.
Or hurt me the way you just tapped me on the shoulder. I don't really trust you.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. With or without the tap on the shoulder.
Gareth says, wet your fingers. Creep Show says, I did not now until I read the book Wicked that the Wicked Witch of the West was green.
Do you know why she was green? She was green, according to the musical, she was green because her mom drank too many green cocktails the day she was consummated.
That's the musical. I'm not sure
Yes.
that's
I'm not sure if
fits
that was
the canon of the specific film that Creepshow is talking about. Sawdust Dragon says, reminds me of when we finally got a color television. Sawdust Dragon says that may have been more than just a few years ago.
Ow! He's stabbing me. Ow! He likes to stab. It's very pointy. And that is why we clean the clay off of our clay tools. Because that is all clay. Ah, no, don't go that far in. Yes, I definitely prefer our usual gap fill stuff, but with it was just being such a big gap, I just wasn't willing to use that stuff. Which I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Vallejo, but that's all I remember about it. Eek. I'm wiggling things on the tables.
Sawdust has got to take off. I don't know if you want to do it now or wait till later.
If you would like to wait a little while, we can do it now.
Sawdust, if you want to hang out to try and win the crazy dragon turkey. Okay. Well, do you want to do it now, Cora?
Sure.
Okay. For everyone who wishes to enter to win this, see if I can say it right, Dragurkey, Autumn Dragurkey, you are going to need to type into the chat tryptophan, which I am chatting out an example of right now. If you just go ahead and type that in, then you will be entering. Please be sure to follow if you're not following yet. If you'd like a chance to win, make sure you follow the stream. And I'll just give everybody a little bit of time to enter that tryptophan into the chat. If you don't enter it in there, it's not like where we used to just pick a random person. Now it's going to be a random person that actually said the word tryptophan in chat. While everybody is doing that, Autumn Drag Turkey.
Sorry, she doesn't have high heels.
So just a quick update on what we've got coming up. The next thing you should be concerned with is Monday on the Gamers in the Unknown.
Not Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, if I don't have to tell everybody about Thanksgiving, that's tomorrow. Monday at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time, we will be doing another show on Gamers in the Unknown, where we will be talking about something paranormal and mysterious and things that we learn about it, and then following up with how we would want to use that in our tabletop session. So that's going to be fun. So that's 7 p.m. every Monday Central Time. And then Tuesday, we will have another Crypt Monkey Paints with Dawn, where she will be painting a mini at 6:30 Central Time, p.m., of course. And then again, of course, we already know what Cora's going to be working on next week.
And you are also working on it.
It started out as rainbow. Now it's going to be what you would do if you wanted it to look rainbow for a black and white television show.
A lot of Pepto.
What else?
What's that?
I'm thinking. There's also the new Discord channels. We've got a couple of things that are popping around there. So if you haven't been in there for a little while, hop in there. Remember, we've got the I Made It for whatever you've been working on. And then, of course, ideas for gamers in the unknown for the things you might want us to talk about. All right. I think we've given everybody enough time to enter. So are you good with me pulling one now, Cora?
Sure. Let's go for it. Got, I think, 3 people in.
All right. It's going to be between you 3 unless somebody beats me in there. Here we go. Boom.
Gareth!
And the winner is Gareth. Congratulations, Gareth. You're going to get this crazy Dragurkey.
Or drag turkey, if you prefer.
The Autumn Dragurkey.
But she did forget her high heels at home, so those are not included.
So, if you want to, because I don't think we've sent something to you before, Gareth, if you want to, in Discord, do a direct message to either me or Dawn with your shipping details, and we will get that sent out to you.
And thank you for the water tip, by the way, because that is thoroughly helping. Well, thanks, Sawdust, for the bits.
Fill it back up.
I definitely got way more than I needed, but I thought I needed a lot more to cover the entire, all of this, you know? But it's fine. It's fine.
Goodbye, Sawdust Dragon. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, bye. Sorry you didn't win. Maybe next time. You're being rude at this point. Thank you. Alright. I have half an hour left. So I hope this dries fast. I do have one little more spot that I missed. Yes, I have been dipping it, my tools in the water as well. You can't quite see my water, but it's right here. So whenever you see me like go over there like that, that's what I've been doing. Alright, time to let our turkey dry. We're going to put this on a paper towel so it doesn't stick to the carpet. Not the mat.
Gareth says, so it doesn't stick to them, and it will dry faster if you use more blue than yellow, and it will be a harder set. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Alright, we are going to move on to the base and let this guy vibe over there. I think I want to do like a birch sort of tree for this guy. So I'm going to add a little bit of, I'm going to attempt, okay, there we go. I'm going to attempt to add a little bit of white to the base color that I already have happening. And make it a birchy or like an ash sort of. I just want it to be like a really light colored tree, really is all that I'm doing. Got an itchy chin. Ah. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm apparently flinging everything today. Not entirely sure why.
You're in a flingy mood.
Apparently. don't know why I'm mixing all the way over there. Thank you, Sunbrand, for the bits. Yeah, I just wanted like a dry looking tree. If I go thin enough, I'll get the streaks without having to add more coats. Yeah, like that. I got the burps.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
The mute button is right here.
I didn't burp loudly. I just said I have the burps. Alright. I am already in love with this tree. So I'm not touching it anymore. Because it looks really cool looking. So the streaks I did in there. Alright. Now the challenge would be all of the individual colors I have to do now. Instead of just one color that I have in 20 different places, I have 20 colors in 20 different places. So it's gonna be fun. Add a little bit of this. Oh, it doesn't have a clicker. I thought it was gonna have a clicker. Shaker ball, sorry. Clicker's more fun to say though. This one
Makes me think of those tools you use to train dogs with.
I'm just doing my stone color now. And I'm gonna do pretty much the same technique as I did on the tree for it to look dirty. And like I'm not gonna try to get into the crevices, but you can really see the detail. I'm essentially trying to do the base in minimal amount of layers. Mom's throwing things. Those are vines. Okay. I love that there's tiny little pumpkins on here. It's like, I don't think you guys watch me paint enough pumpkins. Because I truly have painted so many pumpkins in the past 2 months. Alright, I've got no more stone color and more stones. I think for the base for this rim, it has like a really nice, really clean rim. So I'm gonna do that in like a solid, super dark black because I just think that will look like super sleek and really nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I think I'm going to grab There it is. A little bit more of this white. If it would allow me. Thank you. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my stone color and a little bit of my wood color and make a dead wood, like completely dead wood tree. That way it'll look dead. I'm so good at describing things. I apologize. But you guys watch me flail. So it's fine. Ooh, that turned out very gray.
Dawn says it's okay, we get it.
Well, of course you get it. We have the same brain. Yes. Whether or not he caused it or is just walking into it, we do not know yet. Okay. That turned out very gray, so I'm going to add a little bit of brown on top of it. So I don't want it to be like dead. I just want it to be dead, you know?
What?
Someone's out of the loop. Any of that's still alive. That is all dry already. Okay. Oop, maybe not. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a hop, skip, and a jump to the pumpkins because I want to paint pumpkins. So I need to pick an orange. Preferably one I haven't used yet. Or maybe I'll do yellow. I'm going to do yellow pumpkins. We're having yellow pumpkins today.
I'm pretty sure that's pronounced yeller.
Like old yeller?
Like the dog, yes. Kara says got a split, but it was fun. Ty sent you a message in Discord. Excellent.
I have to open it again.
You guys, absolutely, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday.
Agreed. And this will be arriving at some point in the near future. So. Why? It came out so suddenly. I don't need that much. I have 3 mini pumpkins. No.
Creep show. We are back up to 2 machines again, so I suspect we will be getting your winnings together as well.
Okay, this is a great pumpkin color. I very much enjoy this color. Kind of looks like there's like eggs, but I think there might just be more stones. But some of them are in like really weird placements. I promise you these are pumpkins. I know they don't look like it, but they are.
Oh, I remember that. Dawn, I didn't realize it was for that print, but I remember we were talking about that. How it slipped out of the basket and surely became a melted mess.
Oh no.
Because we wash with alcohol, so we've got to get it washed off and out.
Freaky fast.
Freaky good, freaky fast.
What is it? I think that's something metal. So there's where our little pumpkins are. So I'm going to bounce back to this brown and back to this white. feel like Bob Ross mixing so many paints. I'm like, I was just like doing his swipe. His swipe is like signature, honestly. He's just like, whoosh. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Tick, 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 tick.
I know what you mean.
Alright. Yes, this is the color I will be doing the wood in. Essentially, I made everything this brown, and now I'm bringing everything off of it with still keeping it as the undertone of everything. Which is really awesome looking, quite frankly. Just looks really cool. Get these wheels.
I have an aside question for those in chat. Has anyone in chat ever played the mobile text adventure game Lifeline? Any of them? There's several of them. I believe the name of the company that makes them is something like 3-minute games.
How to find a green. We're gonna go with this one.
Yes and no. I hadn't heard of it before hearing of it recently from someone else.
Where's my brush? Not that brush, that brush. I think it's really funny that there's like these super large vines worming in and out of everywhere on this base, and then itty bitty little pumpkins. My lamp keeps poking me in the ear.
The scene is pretty funny. It's like a giant turkey just thrashed them as they were getting ready for going to visit for Thanksgiving or something, right?
Yeah.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Brought his enormous vines with him.
Gobble, gobble, suckers.
I thought I was gonna get done. At this point, I do not know if I'm going to get done. So if I don't, just know that I will have to be finishing off stream so we can get it shipped out to Gareth as soon as possible. But hopefully we'll get it done. You're fiddling.
Mom's tired of looking at the top of your head.
I know, it's so nice, right? You like my split? I didn't try. It's very messy. What was I? That's what I was doing. I missed an entire door. Uh, I think that is all of my stones. And I did miss more wood. I love going back and forth between the same two. Daddy, you gotta read that.
Okay. Yeah, Dawn says, here is part of the story that Dragon Trappers has written about the festival of Dragurkey. Each year, the Dragon Trappers Lodge hosts a large-scale hunt for one of the largest dragons in the lands, the Dragurkey. This massive beast, whose fowl-like appearance brings a turkey to mind, is one of the lesser dragons, still quite dangerous, but not particularly aggressive and easier to handle for experienced trappers. A large-scale festival has sprouted around the Dragurkey, and trappers from lodges far and wide gather for the chance to be part of it. That's good stuff.
It's very fun. It looks like a lot more reading. I think we're done with the base for now. And hopefully this is dry. It is not dry. Okay, we can work on the front of the face right now, then.
Crypt says it's hard for it to run from the trappers in high heels.
Alright, so on the blue, we're going to do highlights of a lighter blue. Because if you have ever seen a turkey, you know that every once in a while they have that vibrant blue on them. And I love that color. I hate the color blue, but except for that color. So I am taking it and using it to my advantage.
I thought it was purple. It looked purple to me.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
Stats from Dragon Trappers: armor class 16, natural armor, hit points 176, and a speed of 30 feet.
expected him to be faster, but honestly, tiny legs. So I say tiny legs, but his kneecap is bigger than a head. So
I would say, I mean, turkeys aren't super fast, so I would say it's an adjustment by that warbling walk they have.
So I'm just taking a semi-heavy streak of the light blue and just putting it down the middle in a bit of an odd angle. And then I'm taking my dry brush and I'm just smashing it onto the wing. And it's creating this dark to light ombre effect, which is probably difficult to see. It's focusing on the wrong spot. Oh, almost.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. It's doing this really nice ombre look, which is a lot of fun looking. But as you can see, a little bit difficult to see. For you guys to see, I should say. It's very obvious on the mini.
Creepshow asked if it has a flight speed, and Dawn says, I don't want to give it away, all of it away, but there's a legendary action too. No to the flight speed, but it does have a wing attack. Excuse me.
Given the size of the wings, I would be honestly horrified if it could fly. Reminds me of the beginning of the Bee movie.
The Dragurkey can take 3 legendary actions, choosing from the options below. Only one legendary action option can be used at a time and only at the end of another creature's turn. The Dragurkey regains all expended legendary actions at the start of its next turn. Detect wing attack costs 2 actions. Detect is 1. Wing attack is another. Oh, I see.
I don't want to give it away. Gives it all away. This is turning out really well. But I wish I had done it before I put the tail on, because these are going to get really hard angles really fast. wasn't too bad.
No, Cora. Dawn says, no, Cora, that is not all of it. I have an entire page. Those are just some bits from it. Yeah, they're pretty good about giving lengthy statistics and backstory and stuff. Can see why he doesn't have a flight speed with those tiny wings.
It's like a bumblebee.
He'd have to use his tail feathers and fly like a helicopter with his...
Spinning his head around in circles.
And those tail feathers would be like...
I'm really proud of how these wings turned out, so Mom, I'm going to need you to come out and praise me.
Mom's blocked into her office.
What?
You can't open the door right now. I guess it was to get Sarah to quit trying to go to the door.
That makes sense.
He's a freaking maniac.
So I made all of his nails that base blue, and I'm not going to change that blue. I'm just going to add a highlight of the Caribbean just to make him look fabulous. And his nails will absolutely look polished. Very cute. Difficult for you guys to see and for me to see, though.
Cora, you have done so amazingly. You've earned a duck.
The duck, the mess on the mat is your fault. And I can't throw it back at you now. But, look.
You were saying I was giving it all away? No.
I was making a joke.
I know, I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of it.
Look at the wing.
I know. They look amazing.
They look amazing.
It's funny because, like, every single time I do something, it's like, why doesn't it look that good on the camera? Because it does look phenomenal.
It doesn't look as leathery as I was wanting.
Leathery.
I will throw this painted duck at you.
It's not a duck.
It is a duck.
That duck.
It is absolutely a duck.
You have limited time.
I know. Whose fault is that?
Yours.
Not mine. You guys are making me keep to a time limit. Usually I go till 10 o'clock.
You can run your own stream. We got shit to do. I have marshmallows to make, which means I need my mixer.
Okay, we don't need it yet. Oh my god, these...
You missed the helicopter dragger.
You're shaking the
Dragurkey.
table.
Sorry.
I said his tail feathers was on.
My goodness, look at his painted nails. Oh,
They are so cute.
I'm crying. Like maybe if
Sometimes it works at the top one better, Cora.
Fine.
Do you want me to switch?
It's just lagging a lot, so I don't really want to go with this one.
That's too
Yeah,
close.
you're never gonna get like that.
Can't see both. Okay, you guys are just gonna have to take my word on it. That it is amazing.
Oh, darn. Your sheet.
Oh, I was just freaking out. We're gonna send this sheet with the painted
To Garrett.
to Gareth, so he's got the stats for it.
Excellent.
More off the side. Rub it in. Rub dub dub.
Excuse me.
And blue boobies. That's exactly what they are. Yes. Let's see. It is almost dry, but it doesn't need to be quite yet because now we get to make our turkey shiny. Why are you poking me? There we go. I'm going to be doing a dry brush over his scales with a bronze because bronze. And I got blue on my bronze. There. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them thighs. My God, it took so long. It took literally half of my time, but it was worth it.
Sir was such a good boy. He literally just laid down underneath my sewing machine and just took a nap. So he's gonna get to take a walk.
Ooh, a second one today.
Yes, he earned it. I'm so excited.
Control Z, Control Z.
We're doing happy space.
Judging.
I didn't realize my
So, it's like, it's Pavlov at this point.
It really is. I'm surprised the time managed to not do it.
No, I have a little sense.
You probably do it in your sleep, honestly. It's just a good luck charm. Oh, man. No, from some angles it's subtle, and then it's other angles is like, because it's so bright and so awesome. This was so incredibly the right choice in this. It looks awesome. Get his toes. Look at that. Are you bored? Why are you whistling?
Looks good.
Right? It does, right? It looks awesome. I'm very proud of it. I'm sad I have to send him away. But he's going to a good home. And I can paint another one whenever I want.
I said we have 2 of our printers up, not 3.
Technically, it is 3.
Oh, yes, it is technically 3. I meant Saturn's. Yes, we have a Pro up too. That's true.
Shiny's booty up. Booty, booty. I really like that little booty he's got. It's abnormally cute.
And the fact that you keep saying it is just abnormal.
But are you surprised? I mean, you did raise me.
Just wanted to throw the word "but" in there.
I haven't said that. I said
Just
booty.
you said "but."
No.
Are you surprised?
Oh. That was not intentional. Alright. We are almost done and almost out of time. The only thing I'm going to shove into the last bit of time I have, which is 1 minute, and I'm going to go slightly over, is I am going to add some brightness to the red. Dad's making noises and being shocked by
I was
them.
being silly and hit my glasses.
They don't even know what you're talking about because you don't have Beardman cam up. Why do I keep getting blue on myself? Blue everywhere. So weird. I'm gonna use this guy as a bit of a dry brush. Because I don't want to... I really like this color that's already happening. but I need a little bit of brightness to it. So I'm just gonna dry brush this brighter red onto it. You're still doing it. I can hear you messing with it.
Now I know it's fun.
I hear you. If you're gonna mess with it, you do mess with it on Beardman Cam. Why everyone's watching still? You have a quick button. Why are you scrolling?
I'm looking at audio. I'm not listening to you.
Well, you should be. I'm streaming. Oh, I like that spot. I'm not touching that spot again because that looks great. I really like that spot. Stop playing with it. A little too heavy there, but that's what thumbs are for. Alright. He is very much not done. Where's my water? There it is. I say very much, but there's only like a few more things, like his face, and I have to clean up the green stuff, make it look right. But
Oh, sorry.
that was my
I
eyeball
was like
signal.
watching. I wasn't paying attention to producing the video or anything.
But other than that, he is done, and he's also not focusing, which is fun because it is still focused on my face.
Go like that behind his,
I am. He's just that big.
and then you have to stop moving after you. All right, let me see. I'll get it for you.
Oh, he's stabbing me. Oh wait, he has. I never even showed him. Oh my god, I stepped him in paint. Oh well. Now he's on his face.
Okay, get it where you want it, and I can start trying anyway.
My hands shake. I'm sorry.
Oh, I still had it on autofocus.
Let me adjust it on auto.
That's fine. Right around there. Yeah, that's about it.
But he is almost done. I have like the face left to do. A couple touches up here. I've got this stuff to clean up. But other than that, he is done. And shiny and really fun. I will unfortunately have to finish him off screen. But sometimes that's just how it goes. And we gotta just live with it sometimes, unfortunately. But this was a lot of fun. Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll get pictures out on Discord after you're done too.
That also. I will not be finishing it tonight, though, probably, because I sleep early. Not gonna lie, I go to bed really early. But happy Thanksgiving. We'll get you pictures.